Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Slipping All Subjects channel. They over there arguing. They done got a crash. He told her she could leave? Whoa. Alright, now he taking pictures. Oh, shoot. Man. Bunch of glass right there. So, how do you crash right there? But let's get into this. So, I was just having a conversation, right? And somebody just said, and I'm not going, this ain't only, I'm trying to stretch 2 videos out of my commute. So, somebody just said it ain't good enough for women no more with money. Man, I think these women need to throw in the white flag before you be all by yourself when you get old. You're not a man. It's not going to be the same for you as it is for a manly man. A manly man can handle being by himself and probably in some cases actually likes it. Like if I ain't been by myself in a while, I gotta have my time by myself. Like I just have to. Like, and I would encourage every man to make sure it solidifies, it helps your manhood that you by yourself sometime. At least sometimes. Go to the movie, go out to eat. And I watched a video, Coach Greg just put up a clip of how people was showing dudes that was eating by themselves, man. I thought that was hilarious. I thought it was funny. Dude he was like me, man. He just was enjoying his plate, kicking it by himself. I done ate by myself in casinos. Like casinos, y'all. People everywhere. Go in there. Last time I had some barbecue honey barbecue wings, fries, and I had a Michelob Ultra. Yes, I drink beer. For all of you want to be religious, I drink beer. Now let me see you put me in hell, and let me see me go to hell for that. It won't happen, sir. And if you believe that a person will go to hell for drinking beer, you don't need to be preaching to nobody. Go sit your rhymes with grass down, please. If you one of them people that talking about people don't go to hell for playing spades, go to hell for liking big butts, go to hell for drinking a beer, please, please. I know the devil want to use you, but go sit your rhymes with grass down. But anyway, let's get back on task. Let's get back on subject. These women need to throw the white flag, man. Monogamy is dead. Dating is dying, about to die. Dating is on life support. And one of the main reasons, if not the main reason, is the ego of women. You're too egotistical. You think that you should be the only one. Some of these women done killed men for getting a little piece. And you don't even have the energy to be 2, yet alone 1. So any man that is in a monogamous relationship with these type of women, you gonna go without a lot of things, mister. And one of them, more than likely, eventually will be sex. It will be. It will be. These women literally, this is what they do. They'll accuse you of trying to get with women and look at women for wanting to go to the gym. But then, when you get fat, they ain't gonna want you no more. They gonna be looking at dudes this the stupid stuff they do, right? They looking at dudes with six packs, but they don't want you to go to the gym. What's that, ladies and gentlemen? What is that called? Let's say it together. Insecurity. That's what it's called. And listen, man, the only ultimatums that should be going forth in a relationship should be coming from a man. Don't let no woman give you no ultimatums. You, for one, you be the person you should be. You be a person that's better than all her pookies. Get every area of your life together, so because what they want to say you broke. Tell them not for long. They calling you broke, tell them not for long, and tell them you just make sure that you don't try to make me broke. You make sure you don't contribute to me being broke. So they just, listen, man, all y'all, look, man, I'm trying to be nice here. I'm trying to be nice here. Shouldn't no man at the sound of my voice let any of these 304s put any insecurity, any doubt as to who you are and who you want to be in your head. Nor should these YouTubers. I don't care who it is, A to Z on YouTube. Don't none of them put no insecurity in me. I do what I do. I get what I get. I mean, that's just all it is to it. You just do your best. But these women still talking, y'all. It's like they still not understanding here that if you ever want a family, you're going to have to humble yourself. You're going to have to go a biblical route. Because even if you were to get a family, if you ain't right, if your philosophy ain't right, then you'll just be another person. You'll become a single mother like all the rest. And a whole lot of them, they'll try to blame the man, but some of them are single mothers because of them. Don't nobody want to hear all that nagging. You not finna emasculate the majority of these dudes. They might not know how to spell emasculation or know what it is sometimes, but they know when it's happening to them. And they'll leave, or they'll get with somebody else that's gonna make them feel like a man again. You know? You're supposed to feel like a man on your own. And I'll tell y'all women something else. A dude that already knows his manhood, his masculinity, he know how a man is supposed to be treated, this, that, and the other. If you come with all that stuff, you ain't gonna last. You ain't gonna last with no real bona fide dude who know how you supposed to treat him. You ain't gonna last. Y'all be wanting dudes that y'all, like they say, y'all can't even keep. You can't even keep. Like most of y'all, a lot of women who was in long time relationships, the only reason why they lasted long because he wouldn't leave. They was doing stuff and saying stuff where he could have left a long time ago, and in a lot of cases should have. A lot of cases he should have left. But they still talking, y'all. Can you believe it? They still talking. They still trying to act like they the catch, they the prize. Even though a lot of them have, like I say, they got more bodies than they do dollars. Some of these women got 150 bodies, but they ain't even got $100 to their name. At every point, a man and a woman should always have more dollars than bodies. If you a man and you got, even if you a man, if you got more bodies on your body count than dollars, then we see where you wasting all your time. We see you wasting your time. That go for both. If I got 36 bodies, I should always have $37, no matter what, no matter how hard it get. $37 to your name. And I will be fair about it. Okay, total. Investments, change, dollar bills, stocks. We'll be fair about it. You should always have more wealth than body count. Women and men. So they still talking. And then they don't realize that when you reach a certain age as a woman, it's not the same as a man of that same age. Let me give you an example. A 50-year-old man, right? Can still produce children and be a part of a woman becoming pregnant more so and easier than a 50-year-old woman. She probably lose that baby the first week. You know, it's gonna be so much more difficult for a 50-year-old woman to do anything, even running a sprint up the street. Did y'all see that 62-year-old man that just ran the 10.6? That is unbelievable. I think that might be, wait, let me see. What was I running in the 100 at my fastest? Somewhere around there. 10.5, 10.6, 10.7, somewhere in there, maybe 10.4 at my fastest point. That was back when I was getting scouted, 20 years old. D1 track. Did I quit? I told y'all about that. I quit before we could even, before even the first meet, I quit. And I still think about that to this day. Like, man, I wonder how good I could have did. I know I would have been in there because I was just blazing. I hadn't got it together with the track stuff. But I just wonder, like, I know I would have been in there. I could have beat those guys too. Especially when we went against other guys in the SWAC. I probably would have been one of the top dudes. But I quit that. But a 62-year, show me a 62-year-old woman that could do that. I would venture to say there's not a 62-year-old woman nowhere in the whole entire world that can run a 10.6 100-yard dash. And if you see the video, type in 62-year-old man runs a 10.6. It's viral. He beat a bunch of young dudes, y'all. So when they get to talking this equality stuff, yeah, as far as fairness, yeah, I'm all for you. But reality is not it's not. Picture as fast as Sha'Carri Richardson is, right? Imagine if she went against Noah Lyles, what would happen? He would eat her alive. Noah Lyles would eat the 62-year-old alive. Or picture Brittany Renner right now going against, okay, let's make this fair, Victor Wembanyama, a young dude. Picture Brittany Griner going against Victor Wembanyama up to 40 by twos, and you could shoot 3-pointer. What do y'all think the score would be if he played defense on her and treated her like a man? I would say it would probably be 40 to like 11, somewhere in there. She'll score, but she ain't gonna score that many. Or let's say the NFL, the Super Bowl champions, right? Whoever wins the Super Bowl next year gets to go against whoever wins the lingerie Super Bowl. 4 quarters, 15 minutes a quarter. The game will be forfeited. They wouldn't even make it to halftime. So please. You want to be fair, be fair. It's right. But don't, just don't. It's not equal. Terrence Crawford against Clarissa Shields. No. There's no equality, man. And when we realize this, we could get back to a biblical perspective, y'all. Once we realize this, that there is no equality. Why would the Bible say, why would the people who had a direct link to the God of heaven say, dwell with them in an understanding way as the weaker vessel? So y'all done bought into this Satanism. Satanism is do whatever you will. That's the number one golden rule of Satanism. And that's fine. Who cares? Let them do what they do. But they still talking. Shh. And some of them like, okay, I'm going to go a few years without sex so I can tighten back up, because that's what's going to keep them. I'm gonna have a tight meow, and I'm going to cook him some fried chicken. You can have a tight meow and cook him some fried chicken, but he gonna see everything else you got to offer too. He gonna see the good and the bad. And most guys, they don't know what a good woman looks like or care. They'll get used to you and they'll replicate you. They ain't gonna stick to you. That's just the way it is. For every probably 10,000, 20,000 guys, you might find one that will be faithful and monogamous. This is a lot of dudes will be faithful, but eventually they're gonna fall when it comes to that monogamy. They'll be faithful to you in a sense, in a loyal standpoint, but eventually it's gonna fold, it's gonna fade. That's just the way it is, especially with these pookies. And a lot of these dudes are pookie in disguise. They'll come talking like they good guys and wanting to have Bible study sometime and all that good stuff, and talking like they're man of God until they hit you a couple times. And when I'm talking about hit, I'm talking about S-E-X-ually. Then, let's see. You know what most of them end up doing? Crying. That's what. Staying with a guy that's less than what their husband is, because they don't want it to look like it's them. They'll try to stick with the second guy, if possible. Sometimes I heard stories, the second dude ended up leaving them. They left the first dude, and the second dude ended up leaving them. I've heard many stories like that. And I don't have to hear it. I know it's happening because we reap what we sow a lot of times, don't we? It's just the way it is. A lot of people can't see the wrong until it's too late. They can't see when they being petty. And a lot of women, and I'm going to say this before I close, you might want, it's in your best interest to humble yourself. And just, if you and your husband, it's too late for some of y'all. But for a lot of y'all, it's not. He don't want to leave. Me, my mind made up, it's just, there's no possibility, zero. But some guys, I'm going to tell you women something. Do it the Bible's way. Come clean. Repent to him and acknowledge how you've been dogging him. And then just, try to do better. You might save your relationship. He a good dude to them kids. Just do it. And let's see what happens.